Thank you for joining us today. If you have questions, please use the Q&A box. I'm Bobby Coates, a professor in the Department of Agricultural Economics and Agribusiness in the University of Arkansas Systems Division of Agriculture. Now joining us is Mr. Josh Hankins to discuss conservation program opportunities for rice. Mr. Hankins is Director of Grower Relations and Director of the Rice Stewardship Partnership Program for USA Rice. Mr. Hankins provides leadership to deliver boots on the ground conservation initiatives, assisting rice producers to increase their management efficiency of on-farm energy and nutrient use, water and soil conservation, and wildlife management. I give you USA Rice's Mr. Josh Hankins on conservation program opportunities for rice. Josh, we look forward to your presentation.
So just real quickly, USA Rice, we are a trade organization. We are the global advocate for all segments of the U.S. rice industry. We've got a talented team on Capitol Hill that works to advance industry positions on farm, trade, and regulatory issues. We promote U.S. grown rice domestically and around the world. We help deliver educational forums and business meetings. We also serve as the voice of the industry through electronic and social media. And what we're going to be talking about mostly today, and what I'm closest to, is driving conservation and sustainability initiatives. We're comprised of 4 organizations. Each one has its own board of directors. Each one has its own bylaws, governance, revenue, and expenses, and assigned staff liaison. Those are the Rice Council, rice farmers, the rice millers, and the rice merchants. But I also wanted to introduce you a new way that you could possibly get involved with USA Rice that was just recently released, and it is called the Enterprise Partnership. So there are other subcategories within this enterprise partner. So if you have interest in the U.S. rice industry, if you are fit in one of these categories, please reach out to one of us at USA Rice, and we'd be happy to answer any questions for you on that. So let's get into what we're here to talk about, and that's conservation. So back in 2013, we formed a working partnership with Ducks Unlimited. One of the first things that we did is put a study together that showed, you can see here down at the bottom right-hand side, that the cost of replacing all of our existing rice habitat with managed natural wetlands would exceed $3.5 billion. And then back up here on the left side on the slide, it does show that over half of North Americans' dabbling ducks winter in one of our rice regions. So that shows you how important it is to keep rice healthy, efficient, economically viable, not for the economies of the states that they're in, but also for our migratory birds. And so essentially what's good for rice is good for ducks. In 2014, a new Farm Bill created a program called the Regional Conservation Partnership Program. What this program did was take a small sliver out of the current conservation budget and then put it in a pot and made it a competitive program where folks can go in and apply for those dollars. If your organization can work well with others, can raise private funds to match, which is a necessary part of this program, and target those towards natural resources that are important, then you have a pretty good chance of landing some of these programs. And so we were successful in doing so. In 2015, this is a list of all of our successfully funded applications, but in 2015, we landed a $10 million project that was spread across all 6 of the major rice growing states. This was led by Ducks Unlimited and USA Rice. Since that time, we have grown that one program into 8 across all of our rice regions. And after all of these programs have been delivered, this will bring over $80 million to working ricelands for voluntary conservation practices. Now, these dollars would be going to other parts of the country had we not successfully advocated for them. So it's a benefit to rice farmers to learn about these programs. These are designed for you, and this money is raised for you. So that's what I'm here to do today, is educate you a little bit about our last opportunity from the 2014 Farm Bill, number one. Number two, talk about a way you can find other programs that might be of interest for you that we've worked long and hard putting together. So our last program available from the 2014 Farm Bill is a Conservation Stewardship Program, CSP. I know most of you are likely familiar with CSP, but it is a program designed for farmers. It is also designed for working lands. It is also designed to build on your existing conservation efforts while strengthening your operation. So CSP, you may have one contract per entity. So if you are halfway through a contract, you will not qualify for this particular sign-up. But this is an RCPP sign-up, so it's similar to the general sign-up that has deadlines have already passed. Those passed in mid-May. But we will have 3 ongoing CSP sign-ups across 3 different programs. The deadline for all of those, for 5 different states, we were able to make those all the same. That will be a week from this Friday, so June 28th. If you have any questions about the application process, we have a team spread across working Ricelands. We can help you with the application process. Also, the local NRCS offices are very familiar with the RCPP process. They can help you as well. But again, time is of the essence. If you do not have a contract on your entity, now is the time to go take a look and get in front of somebody to answer those questions you might have. There's a website you can go visit for NRCS. The 3 different programs are the Mid-South Graduated Water Stewardship, the Gulf Coast Water and Wildlife Conservation, that's Louisiana, Texas. The first one was a 4-state, and then the last one is LCRA, Prairie Water Conservation, and that was Texas-based. These are our partnership staff that's spread across the Ricelands. Again, these folks are in place to help you answer any questions. They're also in place to help you actually deliver those programs once you sign up for it. So we can help you with the application process. We can help you with designing your contract. We can also help you making sure you're collecting the proper information during that contract to get what NRCS needs at the end of the day. Also to help problem shoot for you if something happens to go wrong. These are very equipped, very knowledgeable staff that have a lot of technical assistance experience. This particular CSP, so in the new 2018 Farm Bill, CSP was converted from an acre program to a dollar program. And because of that conversion, some of those funding was significantly dropped. So it got a pretty good size haircut moving forward for this particular general sign-up. The reason I tell you that is that the only way to qualify for our CSP is if you grow rice, if you've grown it in the past, and if you anticipate you'll be growing it in the future. If that is not the case, you cannot apply. So we take out, as most of you know, NRCS are competitive programs. This does decrease some of the competition, and the likelihood of getting funding could be significantly higher. Once again, find somebody, ask them questions. This is an opportunity for you. We work hard for these dollars so you can participate in these programs. The second thing I wanted to talk to you about today, and then this was just released in Outlook of last year in San Diego is when we rolled this out. But this is about 2 years of work. It's something that we're pretty thrilled about. I think that you will find of interest and a good tool for your farm, your business, your consultant, whoever it might be that helps you determine what programs work for you in your geographic location and on your farm. So this is a screenshot of USA Rice's website. And right there in the heart of it, you see an option, Conservation Search, where you can click on that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through a live display of what that looks like. Thank you so much. And now we are here and the website is live. So what this is and what this is for you is conservation programs are extremely confusing. Those that work in the industry have to learn a new language to understand what's happening. It's all acronyms. There's lots of different federal agencies that are offering programs available to you. There's state programs, there's state acronyms. Keeping everything clear is extremely difficult to do. If you find something that might be of interest to you, after you pursue it and learn about it, you then learn that it's not available in your state. It's only available in other states. So what this does is this tool that we built for you drastically decreases your time investment needed to find a program that's going to work for you. This was designed for rice. This was designed for only the programs available in our 6 rice states, but we're not going to put something on here that a rice grower would not find advantageous for their facility. So there's a couple ways to navigate this. The first one is using these tools here on the right side. So again, some of these offer technical assistance. Most of them on this list offer some sort of financial assistance, and they're all conservation based. So on the right-hand side, you can see you can search, and there's hundreds of them in here. You can search by state, and again, we only have the 6 major rice growing states listed. You can search by program type. Most of you might be interested in working lands, but you also have state tax exemptions. There's other, and then if you have a piece of property that you're considering retiring that land, you can choose that option. There's different topics. Say you're interested in wildlife habitat, erosion control. You can search via those options. And then at the bottom, again, this is where a lot of the confusion comes from. Who's the funding authority? Where are those dollars coming from? That acronym, I don't know what that means. Is that a federal agency? Is that a state agency? Well, this will help you determine where those dollars are coming from and who you're actually going to be reaching out to. So we're going to walk through a couple of examples just to show you. And we're going to do Arkansas heavy stuff because we're in Little Rock today with Dr. Coates. So we're going to act like we're an Arkansas farming entity. So number one, we're going to click on Arkansas. So again, it's going to eliminate all the other programs that are available in the other states. We're rice farmers, so we're going to look at working land programs. Let's look at water management control. There's lots of different options available here. There's 50. I'm interested in looking at my irrigation options, maybe becoming more efficient sometime soon. I need a little help in purchasing some of those investments to get there. And then it looks like there are, hope everybody's able to follow along with me okay. Looks like there's 49 federal programs available and 1 private. Let's click on the federal. It gives us some options. So there's no state programs in that particular search. And if you ever need to take a few steps back, say you accidentally click Arkansas, it's an easy closeout there. Let's click on, we'll pick one of these. Here's irrigation 2. Let's click on that. And then finally, so what this gets you to is a short description of that particular program. Who's the funding authority? Is it a working land? And then most importantly, there's an action plan for you. There's some deadlines available. It's an EQIP program. How do I sign up? Well, here's a website. It gives you more information. And I need to sign up by this particular time period. So it gives you an action plan. It tells you who to contact, and it tells you what your time period is. Because you're not interested in a program that had a deadline of 2 weeks ago that you can apply for. Let's go back. So that's how you can navigate the site in these myriad of hundreds of programs via guidance on the right-hand side. But what I'm really excited about, let me close some of these items out so we can get back. This is what I'm excited about. So this refined search key here on the right-hand side. This isn't the website search. These are only program searches. So let's do, say, maybe we have a bang-up year this year. Maybe farmers are making money left and right. They have some new taxable income that they need to try to offset. So we're interested in some tax credit programs. So again, we're here with Dr. Coates in Arkansas. So we're going to click on Arkansas and see what's available. Looks like there are 10 state programs that offer tax credits. So let's click on the state and see what's available. There we go. So there are the ones that were listed. Looks like you have some exemptions that will help you at the end of the year, but here's one in particular, Arkansas Natural Resources. That's an Arkansas agency. They offer a tax credit available. Let's see what that says. So here again is a short description of that program. Here is the contact, Catherine Stewart. She does a very good job helping folks out apply for that. There's her phone number. And here's a website that offers more information for that. I'm going to do one other one. So that shows you tax credits. Solar's becoming a big thing. And those of you that have seen me walk through this before, I tend to search solar quite often for whatever reason. But we're going to type in solar. We're going to see what's available for solar. Let's click on Arkansas. And again, you can do this for your state as well. See, it looks like you've got one program available in multiple states. Working land. There are 2 state. Let's see what the state program. There's 2 state programs. 2 states, 1 federal. So here there's another Arkansas Department of Economic Development. It's another state agency. Description, Mr. Lowry. He's very helpful as well. Website for more information. So bottom line, that's the last of my walkthrough. We worked long and hard on this tool. It's designed for you. So just because we built it, it doesn't mean it's going to get used. So please take time to explore what we've put together, offer some feedback. We want to try to keep this up. We want to continue to grow it. But bottom line, we want it to help you be more efficient, save time, and possibly find programs you didn't know about that could be of benefit to you in your operation. Lastly, again, I wanted to keep today brief. Lastly, all of those partnership programs that I showed you, the list of 8 that we successfully acquired, none of that will be possible without, number one, our working relationship with USDA and NRCS. They've been fantastic. The county agents and the DCs have been open doors. We've really worked together. We've problem shot some pretty big picture ideas, and they've been open to everything. But secondly, our leading financial sponsors, again, these programs will not be secured without their support. We're thankful for them. And there's a list there that shows you who all those folks may be. So if you have successfully applied for some of those Rice RCPP dollars, here's a big reason why that was available.